The stock market is a system where people can buy and sell ownership in companies. When you hear the word stock, it simply means a small piece of a company. If a company is divided into millions of shares and you buy one share, you become a tiny owner of that business. The stock market is the organized place where these pieces of ownership are traded between investors every day. To understand it simply, imagine a large company that wants to grow. Perhaps it wants to build more factories, create new technology, or expand into new countries. All of this requires money. One way to obtain that money is by borrowing from banks. Another way is by selling ownership in the company to the public. When a company decides to sell ownership shares to the public for the first time, it offers its stock through the market. Investors who believe in the company buy these shares, giving the company capital to expand its business. This simple exchange is the foundation of the stock market. Companies receive money to grow, and investors receive a chance to share in the company's future success. If the company becomes more valuable over time, the value of its shares increases. If it performs poorly, the share price may fall. In this way, the stock market becomes a bridge, connecting businesses that need capital and people who want to invest their money. Modern economies rely heavily on this system. Large industries such as technology, banking, manufacturing, and energy require enormous amounts of capital. Without a mechanism like the stock market, it would be difficult for companies to gather the billions of dollars needed to build infrastructure, create products, and employ millions of workers. By allowing the public to invest collectively, the market distributes the financial burden of growth across many investors rather than a few wealthy owners. Another important reason the stock market exists is liquidity. Liquidity means the ability to easily convert an asset into cash. Imagine if you invested in a private business with a friend. If later you wanted your money back, finding someone willing to buy your share might be difficult. The stock market solves this problem. Because shares are traded openly and constantly, investors can usually sell their holdings quickly. This continuous buying and selling creates a dynamic environment where prices adjust based on supply and demand. The price of a stock represents the collective judgment of thousands or millions of investors about a company's future. When people believe a company will grow and generate strong profits, they're willing to pay more for its shares. When confidence declines, the price falls. Thus, the market acts like a vast information system, reflecting expectations about the economy and business performance. Stock markets are usually organized through exchanges. Examples include the New York Stock Exchange and the NASDAQ globally, and in India, the Bombay Stock Exchange and National Stock Exchange of India. These exchanges provide the infrastructure where buyers and sellers meet electronically. They ensure trades happen fairly. They purchase shares in strong companies and hold them for many years, believing the business will grow over time. Others trade more frequently, trying to profit from short-term price movements. Pension funds, insurance companies, mutual funds, and individual investors all interact within the same marketplace. The stock market also plays a critical role in economic efficiency. Because investors constantly evaluate companies, capital tends to flow toward businesses that use resources effectively. Companies that innovate, produce valuable products, and generate profits attract investment. Those that perform poorly often lose investor support. This process encourages competition and improvement across industries. Another reason the stock market exists is wealth participation. In earlier centuries, large businesses were usually owned by a small group of wealthy families. The stock market democratized ownership. Ordinary individuals can now own shares of major corporations. Through retirement accounts, mutual funds, or direct investing, millions of people participate in the growth of companies that shape the global economy. Dividends provide another dimension of value. Some companies distribute a portion of their profits to shareholders as cash payments, called dividends. This means investors can receive income simply for owning shares. In addition to possible price appreciation, dividends allow investors to benefit directly from a company's profitability. Despite its benefits, the stock market can appear complex because prices move constantly. These fluctuations are influenced by company earnings, economic conditions, interest rates, technological changes, political events, and investor psychology. Sometimes markets rise rapidly during optimism and fall sharply during fear. Yet over long periods, strong economies and productive businesses tend to increase in value. Understanding the stock market therefore requires recognizing that it is not merely a place for speculation. At its core, it is a system for allocating capital within society. It channels savings from individuals and institutions into enterprises that build products, create jobs, and expand economic activity. The market allows innovation to be funded, infrastructure to be developed, and businesses to scale beyond what a few owners could achieve alone. In simple terms, the stock market exists because modern economies need a mechanism to connect money with opportunity. Businesses need capital to grow, and people need a way to invest their savings productively. The stock market brings these two needs together. When functioning well, it becomes one of the most powerful engines of economic progress, enabling societies to transform ideas into industries and investments into long-term prosperity.